I understand not wanting your relationship to be scrutinized. I understand why it's upsetting to her. But I mean, a couple of things. First of all, we are on a show.
What has surprised you the most this season, watching it back so far?
How south everything went for me. I had no idea. And I don't even think I understood in the moment how south everything was going. And just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water, it was not.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I mean, maybe I'm a moron. I had no idea. It has been very sad for me to watch Tamra's comments because I had no idea from moment one, from the very first episode, she was saying things that were really not nice about me.
Yeah. Do you feel like she was two-faced to you this season?
Well, clearly, because she was saying one thing to my face and another thing behind my back. And, you know, that's hard. As you've seen, there's this whole narrative that I'm talking about Shannon's relationship. Well, you notice, do you ever see me talking about Shannon's relationship?
Really haven't. No, that's what we were talking about. I'm confused as to, because it seems like a lot of people are talking about Shannon's relationship, so I don't know why it's all pinned on you.
And they all brought it on camera.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that part of it, right? But what's interesting is everyone's saying, Heather's saying it, Heather's saying it, but I want you to pay close attention tonight to conversations that Emily has with Shannon and everyone has with each other. And you'll see that that's not true.
Right. I think you say in the mid-season trailer that you were kind of like the whipping boy this season. Yeah. And you really feel like that.
I do. And, you know, we filmed this about a year ago. And, you know, you remember things, you don't, you block it, but I watch the episodes, you know, like this and see what happens. But some things are exactly as I remembered them, and some things I didn't even remember being so clear.
And what were some of those things?
Like on tonight's show, like when I pulled Emily aside to talk to her, my memory was that she pulled me aside. But I was like proud of myself. I'm like, I'm so glad you did that. Good for you.
Right, yeah, no, it is interesting that so many people are kind of pinning this on you. And were you surprised about the reaction that Shannon had? Like, you know, basically screaming like, I'm normal, I have a great relationship. I mean, based on her reaction, were you kind of like, well, clearly something's wrong.
I think you hear some of the girls saying that. Why is she so defensive? You know, thou doth protest too much. There's that kind of thing. I understand not wanting your relationship to be scrutinized. I understand why it's upsetting to her. But I mean, a couple of things. First of all, we are on a show where we talk about our lives, our friendships, each other's lives. And I said this in the episode, but there is a difference between talking about someone and talking against someone.
One of my new favorite quotes.
Right? Because it's true. And even though Shannon does, you know, she's not very into me. She does not care for me. I really care about Shannon, and I just want her to be happy. And that's all I ever wanted.
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.